I think a lot of these girls on OnlyFans need to be investigated by the ACCC. The consumer watchdogs need to take a look at some of these girls with OnlyFans accounts, because I'm noticing a trend. I am noticing a fucking trend of all of these bikini models on Instagram starting up an OnlyFans and heavily implying that they post nudes on there, but all they do is post more bikini pictures, okay? I think that consumer watchdogs need to do a crackdown on OnlyFans girls because they're not posting their pussy and they're not making that clear. If I get your OnlyFans, I want to see some pussy lips. I don't want to see you in the bikini. I want to see pussy lips. And if you are misleading your audience into thinking that you're posting nudes on OnlyFans, can I just say shame on you? That's not on. You are taking advantage of the horny. And there is no lower act. No one signs up to an OnlyFans account after a wank, do they? No. A lot of these dudes out there that are signing up to OnlyFans accounts that don't have any pussy in them, what they should have done is they should have had a wank first, because no one with post-nut syndrome is signing up to an OnlyFans account that has no pussy in it. I'm sorry, it's not being done. Only incredibly horny men, terminally horny dudes, are signing up to an OnlyFans, tricking themselves into thinking they're about to see a nipple, when really all they're gonna get is some bitch who's not even gonna wear a G-string on there. Just some YouTuber girlfriend posting photos of her wearing a tank top. You know? And it's not on. I think you're scamming the horny. I'm sorry, someone had to say it, you know? You wouldn't take advantage of someone with Down syndrome, would you? No, that'd be wrong. Now, I'm here to tell you as a male that sometimes, you know, if you've got horny brain, you might as well have 2 chromosomes. That's how it works, you know? Your risk assessment and judgment is way off. That's why you never know if you really like a girl until you've had a wank. And then 5 minutes after that wank, then you can be like, you know what? I do like talking to her. Because sometimes, you know, back when I was single, you'd be talking, man, this girl's amazing. I love talking to her. You have a wank and you're like, you know what? Her stories suck. Her stories are boring and they don't have good conclusions. And I've come to that conclusion because I had a nut. Whereas if I was horny, I'd be like, dude, this chick's stories are awesome. Someone needs to write this down. And I think that that's what's going on with OnlyFans is a lot of these girls are taking advantage of the terminally horny. And that's not on. And consumer watchdogs need to get involved. I think that what should happen, if I was in charge of the ACCC, or maybe it's the ACCC. I can't remember how many fucking C's there are. It could be 3, it could be 2. As long as they're not K's, I'm not fussed. It's the Australian Consumer Cunt. What does it stand for? The ACCC. Australian Competition and Consumer Commission. Nailed it. It should be the Australian Conservatorship Commission. And what they do is they do conservative work for men who haven't come yet. That's my new business. It's protecting dudes who have horny brains. Some of the most vulnerable people in today's society are dudes who haven't had a wank for 4 or 5 days. We're getting taken advantage of, and I'm going to head up the commission because all of these girls with OnlyFans accounts heavily implying that if I pay your $35 a month, I'm going to see some pussy lips when all I'm going to see is you on a beach. I could have seen that on Facebook, Susan. You're trying to scam me because I haven't nutted for 5 days and it's not on. It's not on. I think if I was in charge of the ACCC, I would force OnlyFans to, as part of their sign-up service, before you can pay, before you can enter any type of credit card details or PayPal information, it has a little check mark box. First, you've got your terms and conditions, right? Scroll past it, hit I agree. We don't read them. We know that, okay? But then there is a box, a second box, and that says, are you 18 or older? Obviously, okay? But then there is a third box. And that box said, have you nutted? And if you hit no, it takes you straight to Pornhub. It doesn't take you off the website. It opens Pornhub in a new window. And you can only go back to the OnlyFans once you've watched any video for more than like 3 minutes. Because let's be real, anyone signing up to an OnlyFans, if they were to have a wank, they're not making it past the first minute. They've got horny brain, and the only way to fix that is with a checkbox. And if you check no, I haven't had a wank in the last 3 or 4 days, takes you straight to Pornhub. Now, of course, like any other business, I'm going to be logging those clicks, saving that information for my own records. Not to advertise to you, of course not. It's going to be blackmail, because if you're going on there and you're looking at stuff, that's why it's called blackmail, because if you go on there and you click on something that has a few too many blackmails in it, guess what? You're getting blackmailed over the blackmails. Excuse me? A little pop-up comes up. Excuse me. Do you want everyone in the world to know about this? If not, PayPal me $70. Boom. I get $70. They can't afford the OnlyFans girls, and they've had a nut. They don't even want to pay for it. The whole world wins, especially me.